What's up, gang? Welcome back to another reaction and breakdown video. Today I'm going to take you through a clip that I shot a couple of weeks ago in Barangaroo in Sydney. It was a nice bright day and the energy was good, and this guy caught my eye. We're going to react to the clip together, and then afterwards we'll watch it again, and I'll pause along the way to break down my psychology during this performance and the ideas that turn this interaction into a moment of magic. Enjoy.
Best Dressed Award goes to, wow, you two, how are you?
Thank you very much.
My name's Adam, I'm a magician and I'm shooting magic for 1,000 strangers in Sydney. May I share a trick with you for 1 minute?
Share a trick with us, yes.
Yeah, you are fantastic and I love this jacket, so I want you to help me.
Do magic, right, with this jacket?
Yeah, absolutely. Behind your back, mix it up.
Can you film this for a second? Because do you know what my
I'm filming
motto
right now.
is? Roll the dice.
Okay, amazing, all right. Well, hands behind your back. I want you to mix it, left hand, right hand. And we've got a playing card inside this wallet. We're going to try and discover it together. Bring two hands out in front, fists. Now here's what's going to happen. The card's got to be odds or evens. So even if it's over here, odds if it's over here. Just think even or odd, depending on where that dice
Even
is.
or odd.
Yeah, looking at me, and this is, oh, I think automatically you're not an even kind of guy. This is empty, this is odds over here. Can I see? It is amazing. All right, so if it's an odd card, that's got to be a 3 or a 5 or a 7 or a 9. What do you like?
Can I pick one of those numbers?
Yeah.
Let's go 3.
3, absolutely love this. So if it's a 3, hands behind your back. Let's mix it again. I like this. And same thing, hide it wherever you want to, fists out in front when you can. And here's what we'll do. If it's a 3, it's got to be either a red 3 or a black 3. So black if it's here, red if it's here. Red, black, red, black. Imagine stepping into an environment of this color, and this is, oh, you darkened a little bit. This is not red, this is over here, it's black, right? Incredible, right? You've made a few decisions, there's one more to make. So we know it's an odd, we know it's a 3, and I guess now we know that it's black. Is it going to be a 3 of clubs or a 3 of spades? What do you want?
I'm going to go spades.
I love the way you think, dude. Do you want to reach in and get that out for me? Thank you for making these right choices.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Mate,
Adam,
you dressed the part, you acted the part.
Thank you, man.
And I guess you get the part. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys. Pleasure. Adam Axford, I'll give you a card. Yeah. Best Dressed Award.
All right, cool. That's a cool moment, and let's break it down. So naturally, I saw these guys. They looked like $1 million. I saw him in his jacket, and they were walking ahead. You see me actually speeding up around to get in front. I wanted to intercept them in a natural way. So when I noticed them, she had red bottom shoes on, very expensive. He was looking like $1 million too. So I was like, let me get in on these guys. They're having a good night out. So I rushed ahead. Best Dressed Award goes to, that is my opening line for these people right now. So let's talk about it. It shows that I've observed them, that I've noticed them. They want to be noticed. Look at their outfits. Look how they're dressed up. I assume they're just coming to the city for a celebration of some sort. So yeah, they're looking like $1 million. They're dressed to the nines, and I open with that. Best Dressed Award goes to, I mean, perfect. Instant disarm, and also it's just establishing that I've noticed the things that they care about and we're embracing it. And anyway,
Goes to, wow, you two, how are you?
Thank you very much.
My name's Adam, I'm a magician and I'm shooting magic for 1,000 strangers in Sydney. May I share a trick with you for 1 minute?
Share a trick with us, yes.
Yeah, you are fantastic and I love this jacket, so I want.
Yeah, so in this situation, I mean, they're on this date, they're hand in hand. I feel like it would be inappropriate for me to turn and interact with the woman right now. I want him to feel like $1 million. He's already taken his lady out there. He's looking great. He's in his best jacket, I assume, unless he's got a collection of these. And I want to big him up. So we get this moment.
To help
do
me.
magic, right, with this jacket?
Yeah, absolutely. Behind your back.
He says I should be doing magic with this jacket. Absolutely. He's definitely mogging me in the fashion department on this day. Now, a moment happens here, which is a bit awkward because I didn't entirely hear him. And he turns, I give him the dice, and then he turns and says, oh, can you film this for me? So he obviously has got an interest in his missus capturing this clip. And then as I'm saying I'm filming, just to reiterate that I am capturing it and also he gets to see it, just in case that was a hesitation. At the same time, he says, I've got a motto. Do you know what my motto is? And I didn't quite understand this in real time until looking back. And then he says, roll the dice. That's his motto. Okay, cool, but I didn't fully understand and I'm trying to push the trick forward in motion, but normally in an interaction, I'd like to pause and acknowledge that or ask him again. Sometimes when his camera's rolling, I feel like I'm tumbling downhill on a time limit. So anyway, let's keep going. I don't think it mattered. It was still a lovely interaction.
Mix it up.
Dude, can you film this for a second? 'Cause do you know what my
I'm filming
motto
right
is? Roll the dice.
Okay, amazing. All right. Well, hands behind your back. I want you to mix it, left hand, right hand, and we've got...
See, I would have liked to have used that in retrospect. Roll the dice, amazing. Okay, so you're a person who believes in chance, okay? You know, and I could have utilized that a little bit better in this moment. But anyway, a second time I think of me performing this particular trick, maybe first or second time. Anyway, this is, we learn as we're on the job.
Playing card inside this wallet. We're going to try and discover it together. Bring two hands out in front, fists. Now here's what's going to happen. The card's got to be odds or evens. So even if it's over here, odds if it's over here. Just think even or odd, depending on where that dice
Even
is.
or odd.
Yeah, looking at me, and this is... Oh, I think automatically you're not an even kind of guy. This is empty. This is odds over here. Can I see?
Okay.
It is amazing. All right, so
For those of you who understand the method of what's going on, but I need him to assign something to each hand, so ultimately I can utilize this moment as a force. I'm guiding him to, in this occasion, choose odd, and the language of odd also being bizarre or strange. We have this chance to we had this chance to integrate that and align it with him. He's clearly an odd guy, and I mean that in all love and respect. We should celebrate our differences, and this guy is definitely doing that. He's got the jacket on, he's got the outfit ready to go, his hair, all of it, his absolute vibe. Excuse me, I got my sister messaging me about something right now. Leave me to it, love. All right, so yeah, he's an oddball in a beautiful way, so I just kind of said that, you know, you're an odd kind of guy, it's over here.
if it's an odd card, that's got to be a 3 or a 5 or a 7 or a 9. What do you like?
Can I pick one of those numbers?
Yeah.
Let's go 3.
3, absolutely.
And I like that too. Can I pick one of those numbers? Like, he fully understands that he's in a routine that's guided by me, and he gets it. And can I pick one of those numbers? Yes, like really nice that he just fully understands what he's in, and he's in it, he's embracing it, he's not resisting in any capacity, and then he just chooses the 3 freely, which is perfect for me.
You love this. So if it's a 3, hands behind your back. Let's mix it again. I like this. And same thing, hide it wherever you want to, fists out in front when you can. And here's what we'll do. If it's a 3, it's got to be either a red 3 or a black 3. So black if it's here, red if it's here, red, black, red, black. Imagine stepping into an environment of this color, and this is...
So this is just something I like to say whenever I do a color-related effect. I like to say, imagine stepping into an environment of this color. And, you know, if there were other colors on the table for this particular routine, different routine, and there was greens or yellows or blues, I would be able to embrace something in nature and pull that in. Okay, this is vast. This is like the horizon. Are you thinking of the color blue? This kind of thing. Whereas this, of course, you know, you've got a light color being red, nice and bright and vibrant, and then you've got black, something darker. So it makes sense for me. In this case, it's going to be a black card. Oh, this is dark. So it must be black, it must be over here. And we reviewed.
Oh, you darkened a little bit. This is not red, this is over here, it's black, right? Incredible, incredible. Right, you made a few decisions. There's one more.
Interesting thing to look at as well. I'll give you a little sideline. Different ring fingers that you might wear a ring on traditionally in ancient times. I'm talking like ancient Greece, these kind of times. The ring would denote which god you adhered to. And you can actually see these things reflected in popular culture and in the ways that we still behave now. Aphrodite would be, of course, the goddess of love. And you've got the ring finger for weddings. And that would have been a ring that symbolizes your allegiance with that god. And then you'd have Poseidon, the only god in the ocean, while the rest were on Mount Olympus together. So people who wear a ring like this, that would have symbolically represented their support or allegiance with Poseidon. And you look at people who are a little bit different and quirky in some ways, who might have a thumb ring by choice, and maybe you could see that fitting in that capacity. Now this guy, I found out a little bit about him because he did reach out afterwards. We've connected. He asked for my details. He's got a finger ring here on his index finger. Now this is in alignment with Zeus, who was the god of the gods at that particular era in time, right? And it is a pointing finger for directing, for telling off, for guidance, for leading. So I believe this guy is very much a leader in his field, and we can see that in motion.
more to make. So we know it's an odd, we know it's a 3, and I guess now we know that it's black. Is it going to be a 3 of clubs or a 3 of spades? What do you want?
I'm gonna go spades.
I love the way you think, dude. Do you want to
So this is a beautiful moment, right? And I also want to speak about like the which hand routine. Typically when people are doing a which hand routine, left hand, right hand, bringing their hands out in front, whether that's to ascertain which hand it's in or to apply a parameter to each hand so you can turn it to more than a left or right, it becomes a red or a black or an odd or an even. After like 2 rounds, I feel that it gets a bit boring, gets a bit slow. Now on this occasion, there's actually 4 moments that leads to the final decision, but like it goes so swiftly and it flows a bit more comfortably because firstly we have the 50-50 of his hand, and then after we reveal it, then I give him a free choice out of the next lot of parameters, which were the odd cards, in this case the 3, 5, 7 and 9. So it goes from a decision here and then this kind of thing to like an open choice. And then we go behind his back again and we do another 50-50 kind of scenario as we whittle down between the colors red or black, and it's black, he opens up, and then he has a free choice, spades or clubs again. And this was a routine that came to me that day actually while I was doing my workout. This is one of the first times I shared it, and it worked beautifully. And I just thought there was something interesting to look at there if we're doing which hands. How can we break it up with more freedom within that routine so it isn't just this methodological, yeah, I know English, but you get me, you get my drift, right? It's like how can we make it feel more natural in some ways and give the person more of an insight into an honest choice of what's happening and really feel like they haven't been pushed into smaller parameters to make this possible. Anyway, he reaches in.
She didn't get that out for me.
Which is a nice touch too,
Thank
right?
you for making these right choices.
Thank you for making the right choices.
come
He asked if you can
on.
open it up. Beautiful.
Come on.
This guy.
Mate,
Adam,
you
how
dressed
good?
the part, you acted the part.
Thank you, man.
And I guess you get the part. Nice to meet you.
Look, his just face is everything, and these are the reasons why I do this. You know, you can see like he's obviously a very open-minded person that has got his own agenda going. He's carving his own unique pathway in this world, and then just seeing his response in this particular moment to be returned to that moment of like being like a child and feeling that joy. But like he's been open to it and it's wonderful, and he's now off to have a gorgeous evening with his wonderful woman, and yeah, I added to their day and they most certainly added to mine.
Thank you so much.
Take care, guys. Pleasure. Adam Axford, I'll give you a card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, dress.
And yeah, we've been in touch. So anyway, really cool little moment. I just wanted to share that with you, a few of my insights into the psychology, and let me know what you think of this routine. This is something, as I said, that I made up. I wanted to have another form of my equivoque routine where the card ends up under the watch and it's the one that they've named. I just wanted to do it a little bit differently and have the open prediction at the start, and see how we could use someone's decisions to whittle down through 52 cards and get to the one. Anyway, it's been fun chatting. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to know more about, any suggestions, any other clips you want me to dive into. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you real soon. Peace.